Hello everybody, welcome to Storytime. It's me, Josh. Today we're reading Barry Learns How to Fly, a Barry the Brave Little Eagle adventure by Dean R. Nelson. And now you want to hear something extra cool? Dean himself, who created all of these Barry the Brave Little Eagle adventure stories, has sent me in this book to read with you all for Storytime. I couldn't be happier about it. Thank you so much, Dean. Thank you so much, Barry the Brave Little Eagle, for letting me read your stories and all of these amazing stories that Dean's written here. It's so cool. Like, there's so many of them. So I'm looking forward to reading them all with you today. And thanks, Dean. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You can visit barryeagle.com. That's the website, and find all the books on there. They're available hard copy like this, and also Kindle and on Amazon and everything like that. So make sure you get yourself a copy of all of them, because they're really, really fun and really cool. And Dean drew everything as well, did all the illustrations. So absolute legend. Let's find out what's happening in this Barry the Brave Little Eagle adventure. I look forward to it. Get comfortable, get ready, wherever you are. We're about to delve into story time. That's right. Here we go. Let's flip through these pages, find page number 1. Barry Learns How to Fly, Barry the Brave Little Eagle adventure. Here we go. Alexander and Victoria are 2 eagles who are expecting babies any day now. Got the nest there, their eggs. The great day had finally arrived. They were now the proud parents of a baby boy and a baby girl. Baby eagles are called eaglets. They named the boy Barry and the girl Jessica. They were both so happy. Look at the little eaglets hatching there, cracking out of the eggs. Barry, by eagle standards, was rather small. As he grew, the other eagles would tease Barry because of his size. But what Barry lacked in size, he made up for with courage and determination. We all know that eagles are strong and brave. We see it as they soar above the treetops. That was just the kind of eagle Barry wanted to be. Eagles usually learn to fly when they're about 3 months old. When Barry started trying to learn how to fly, he just kept falling out of the nest and tumbled down to the ground. Oh, poor Barry. His mum and dad tried and tried to help him, but his little wings just couldn't hold him up in the air. So down he went. Oh, poor fellow. Come on, Barry, you can do this. Barry would bounce from one limb to another. His pride was hurt more than his body. But Barry was a stubborn little eagle. He knew that if he just kept trying, he would eventually learn to soar way up in the sky, like all of the other young eagles. So don't worry, Barry, you'll get there. Don't worry, Barry, you'll get there. Flying is really important for an eagle. Imagine what kind of life Barry would have if he couldn't fly. Eagles build their nests in the tallest trees around. Barry would not have been able to hunt for his food, spot and get away from danger, or get to meet any other eagle kids. Barry's mum and dad were talking about Barry's problem when Victoria said, "We need to get help with Barry's flying. We need Uncle Iggy to help Barry." Barry really loves Uncle Iggy, and his uncle is the best teacher around. It was settled then. They needed Uncle Iggy. So I'm chatting there. And Barry just the help he needs so that he can learn how to fly. Barry was excited to see his Uncle Iggy. "Uncle Iggy!" Barry shouted when his uncle arrived. "Hi, Barry," Uncle Iggy said to his nephew. "I came to teach you how to fly." "That's great. Is Aunt Kathy with you?" "Of course she is," Uncle Iggy replied. "She would never miss a chance to see you." Barry loved his Aunt Kathy. Oh, awesome. So we've got Uncle Iggy and Aunt Kathy. Uncle Iggy didn't waste any time. They began with Barry's flying lessons immediately. The first thing Uncle Iggy did was give Barry a pair of goggles to wear. Cool. Then flying goggles. "Barry, you'll need to wear these goggles as you learn how to fly to protect your eyes," Uncle Iggy said. "These are the same goggles that your father wore when I taught him how to fly." "Wow, you taught my dad how to fly?" Barry asked. "Yes, I did," Uncle Iggy said. And there you go. Uncle Iggy told Barry to hop onto his back and hang on. Barry did as he was told and held on tight with his talons. Eagle talons are kind of like fingers. It's, I guess, like the long claws, and eagles are very, very, very big, so their talons extra, extra, extra long. Uncle Iggy took off. Before he knew it, Barry was high over the treetops and squealing with delight. Flying around. Ever been up in planes or anything like that? Anyone out there and flown around? Being able to fly would be pretty cool. Uncle Iggy wanted Barry to experience the thrill of flying and hoped that it would help with his training. After Uncle Iggy did a couple of loops, he landed in front of Barry's parents and Aunt Kathy. Barry was dizzy but very excited about his first lesson. Look at them all there. Stoked in the tree. Barry's happy with his first lesson. On the way to learn how to fly. When can we do that again, Uncle Iggy? Barry asked. For the next 3 days, Uncle Iggy worked with Barry. Barry loved it when they flew upside down. And Barry practiced and practiced his flying with his Uncle Iggy until one day it happened. He caught a gust of wind and he couldn't believe what was happening. He was flying. Well, sort of. Not now that he wasn't falling through the branches. He felt invincible. So it's a little bit different to what he's used to. Not necessarily falling anymore, which is progress. Awesome, Barry. He was so excited he forgot to watch where he was going. All of a sudden, wham! He crashed into a tree and down he went. Uncle Iggy just smiled. Now that he knew Barry could fly, they just needed to conquer steering and landing. Cool, that's exciting. Nice work, Barry. All that was left was learning how to stay in the air and not hit anything. After more practice with Uncle Iggy, Barry was able to fly all over the place. He was amazed at the many wonderful things he could see. Oh, look at him go. Soaring through the sky. He would swoop down and almost hit the ground, then fly straight back up into the sky. Barry could do rollovers and even upside down. Look at him flying downwards there like... His parents, Uncle Iggy, Aunt Kathy, and his sister Jessica were so proud of Barry. They cheered him on every step of the way. Look at them all there, all smiles. Boy, Barry sure loved to fly. When he was flying, it didn't make any difference how big or small he was. He would always remember the time he spent with his Uncle Iggy. For the rest of his life, Barry knew he would be able to accomplish anything if he wanted it badly enough to work for it. There you go. What a beautiful story. Barry got there in the end. Barry learned how to fly. He stuck to it. And thanks to some help. It's always okay to ask for help along the way if you need it. Thanks so much, Dean, and thanks so much, Barry the Brave Little Eagle. What awesome stories. You can visit barryeagle.com. I'll show you up close so you can read. barryeagle.com, it's just there and in the blue. You can get them paperback on Amazon Kindle ebook. How amazing is that? Well, that's all we have time for story time today. Barry learns how to fly. Super excited. I'm going to hold it here. I'm Josh. I almost got my words. I was going to say I'm Storytime and this is Josh. Let's switch that up a little bit. And let's say I'm Josh and this is Storytime. Bye for now, not forever. I'll see you again really soon with another awesome story. We've got another Barry the Brave Little Eagle adventure to read very soon.